Hello everyone, my name is Dr. West, and in this video I'm going to give you a little bit of information about how to actually navigate our course page here in Blackboard. So you found this video by clicking here and it didn't look like actual boxes, but for this video I had to put in a placeholder because I haven't made the video yet, but as soon as I finish making this video I'm going to plop it here and hopefully you found it. I also would like you to go and watch my introduction video so that you can get to know me a little bit better before we start class together. And then what we're going to do together in the rest of this video is steps 3 through 7. Now I've left them here in case you would like a reminder about this, but what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at these links over here on the left hand side of the page. We're going to talk about how to find the syllabus video. We're going to talk about the unit folder, the unit materials folder, as well as the unit 0 folder that's in that unit materials folder. I'm going to show you how to get an actual physical copy of the syllabus so that you can have it all semester, and then how to actually take the syllabus quiz and what that's all about and what that means. So that's what we're going to be doing here. But let's review some of these links. Let's start there. This page that you're seeing here is called the home page. If you ever need to come back to it, you would click home page. Periodically throughout the semester, I'm going to be sending you announcements. The reason I will be using this announcements link is twofold. First, it sends you a copy of the announcements directly to your Winthrop email address. So you're going to want to make sure at least once a day you are checking your Winthrop email address. And that's not just for my class, that's for every single class. You're always going to want to check your Winthrop email at least once a day. Again, if you're ever in a different page and you want to go back to the home page, simply click back and it will take you to the home page. Another link that's here is our course calendar, and you will find this information repeated in the syllabus, but I isolated it here so that it's easier to find quickly. These are all of the dates that things will be due this semester so that you can quickly at any point in time come in here and glance and see what is going to be happening at any particular time. Another link that's over here is a link to a tool called PackBack. PackBack Questions is actually the full length of the name. We are going to be using this every single week. You will be using this tool to have a discussion with each other and to ask questions and to hopefully bring in outside knowledge. So things that you've seen, things that you've heard, things that you've experienced to what we're talking about in the class. So I want you to read, and again, this information is repeated in the syllabus, but I want you to go ahead and read why we're doing this, why I think this is important, what exactly is required from you. The due dates are here. Watch this video about why this is important and what we're doing. And if you have any questions about how to register, I have given you step-by-step registration instructions also in this link. So this is a pretty important link. But it's also important because each week you're going to need to participate. So you're going to click here, and then this is actually the link that will take you to the PackBack website. So if you click this top link here, it will take you to the PackBack website so that you can have your weekly participation. Probably the next important folder is the unit materials. Now, when I click unit materials, there's a bunch of stuff there. There's actually 5 different folders there. It will not look like this for you when you first log on. Let me show you what it will look like for you. I went into student mode here. If you go to unit materials, you're going to just see one folder. And the reason you're going to see one folder is you need to complete some activities in the Unit 0 folder before it will open and unlock the Unit 1 folder. So you do not want to delay getting these Unit 0 materials done. So if you click in there, you're going to see there is a link to the syllabus. You're going to want to download that. You can either save it to your computer, or if you'd like to have a hard copy, you can print it. It's a little bit long, so you may not want to print it, but if you do, it's there. You're also going to watch another video very similar to this and take the syllabus quiz. Now I'm going to update this due date. That due date is wrong. But you're going to take and watch the syllabus quiz. So what it's going to be is a video just like you're watching right now, but periodically it will pause and a question will pop up. And you need to answer that question. You need to get 100%. You need to get a perfect score on this syllabus quiz. If you do not get a perfect score, you need to watch it again and again and again, however many times it takes for you to get a perfect score on the syllabus quiz. And if you have any questions about it, please let me or your teaching assistants know, and I'll talk to you more about them in the actual syllabus quiz. You're also going to need a textbook this semester. I've given you 4 different options I've tried to find the cheapest way you can get this book. It is super expensive from our bookstore, and I have no idea why, but I have found some slightly different, cheaper options for you. If you rent it straight from the textbook company, you get what's called read and practice. So you get to read the textbook, and then there's periodic questions that you can use to test your knowledge. These don't count for anything, but some people say they like them because it helps them study. That's the cheapest option I've found so far. If you find something cheaper, will you please let me know so that I can share it with everybody else? And I wrote cheapter instead of cheaper. You know what I mean. If you find something cheaper, let me know. Also do that first week while we are remote and online are these 4 crash course assignments. Now these are crash course videos made by a company through YouTube called Crash Course. They are very helpful, generic videos about how to be a successful student. So hopefully these will help you not just in my class, but in all of your classes about how to be a good student. What's neat about some of these things that you'll hear in here is that when we get to Unit 2 and start talking about cognitive psychology, we're going to actually explain why these tips that they're giving you are good strategies, why this is accurate stuff that they're telling you, because that's how a human brain works and processes information. But go ahead and watch these. And again, there'll be little video quiz questions that will pop up as you are watching. The final thing that you're going to do is take a practice exam. This practice exam is called Exam 0, and it has 2 questions on it that are absolutely silly. The first question is 2 plus 2, and you are going to select the answer of 4. The second question is, what is your favorite color and why? So pick a color. It doesn't even actually have to be your favorite color. Pick any color, type it out, and tell me why it's your favorite color. Again, make up a reason. It doesn't even matter. The point is not the answers, although I want you to get them right. Right, or I want you to at least type something, right? But the point of it is 3 things. First, to practice a multiple choice question, right, which is the 2 plus 2, you're going to select 4. The second is to practice a short answer question, so you're going to type out what you say is your favorite color, right or wrong, doesn't matter. But the third and the biggest reason why we're going to do this is to practice using something called Respondus Lockdown Browser. You're going to hear a lot more about this in the syllabus quiz. I'm going to talk to you about exactly what this is, exactly what you're going to need to do, and some instructions for downloading it and things like that. But this whole practice exam is simply to use Respondus Lockdown Browser. So again, it's not a major, significant, serious quiz. You shouldn't have to study. What you should need to do is download the Respondus. That's the actual thing that I'm having you do with that assignment. Okay. So as I said before, this is all in the Unit 0 folder. To make the Unit 1 folder appear, you need to do these things. You need to get 100% perfect score on the syllabus quiz. You need to do these 4 assignments, and you need to take the practice exam. All right? If you have done those things, then when you go back to the Unit Materials folder, the Unit 1 folder will appear. All right, few final things. My grades is very helpful if you would like to see your grades throughout the semester. I constantly keep the grade book updated. You'll hear a lot more about how I tally grades in the syllabus quiz, but if you ever wanted to see your grades, you can click there. And then I'm also giving you some free tutoring information. There is specific tutoring for Psychology 101, and I highly encourage you to use it this semester, especially if you think you are struggling. But I have also arranged for 2 teaching assistants this semester that will also be available to help you, and I will talk a lot more about them again in a separate video. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that will get you started. Again, this video is here on the home page, and hopefully it will help you to navigate things. I will talk to you soon in the syllabus video.